The 600 series trip ticket is used to report oyster landings only. It documents a single fishing trip or multiple days trips for the same calendar month. The first section records the fisherman's information exactly as it appears on the commercial fishing license. Do not record oyster harvester licenses in this section. Print the vessel license number for saltwater landings only. Leave blank if the fisherman did not use a boat. For a Coast Guard documented vessel, print the vessel name and the documentation number. Or, if the fisherman is using a Louisiana registered boat, print the boat's state registration number only. Write "no boat" here if the fisherman did not use a boat, or used a boat without a motor, like a pirogue. For oysters, use the department map that breaks down basins into individual reefs. Do not use the LDH area number here. To find the gear used code, check the department's trip ticket manual. Here we've shown the code for an oyster dredge, also known as an oyster scraper. Keep this manual handy for the rest of the ticket. This next section records the dealer information exactly as it appears on the wholesale retail dealer's license. Wholesale retail dealers should record the date of transaction, including the year and month. The final section records the actual trip information. Write in the details of each trip, beginning with the day of the month that the trips and transactions took place. Add the number of hours from the beginning of the trip to when the seafood was unloaded and transferred to the dealer. Round to the nearest whole number. Indicate whether your trips took place on public grounds or a private lease. Quantity is the total amount of oysters sold based on the unit of shell stock measure, by the sack, bushel, or barrel. All sacks must be reported as whole sacks. One sack represents 3,225.63 cubic inches, or 1.5 bushels, or 1/2 barrel. This example shows 35 sacks harvested and sold on October 13th, and 30 sacks on October 18th. The price per unit will depend on the unit measure. Here, each sack is being sold for $60.50 each. Record the total dollar amount sold on each day per line by multiplying the quantity by the price. The fisherman selling his catch must initial each transaction. In this section, document any deductions to the total amount paid the fisherman. For example, if you wish to trade fuel, ice, or bait for seafood. This section is not required. Fill out the total section for your records if you choose. It is not required. If you do mess up on a line, check the void box next to it and fill out a new line. Do not try to scratch out or write over your numbers. To void the entire ticket, check the box in the top right-hand corner. Do not write "void" across the entire ticket. Both parties should sign once everything is entered correctly. Your trip ticket is now complete and should be turned in with the monthly submission sheet. Remember, all trip ticket data is due by the 10th of the following month for the preceding month and is kept strictly confidential. Louisiana Department of Wildlife and Fisheries should receive the white copy of trip tickets. The dealer retains the pink copy and the fisherman is given the yellow copy.